Hello guys and welcome to another first look. This time it's of a game called Whispers of a Machine. And the reason why I'm doing this is that I saw that this game was actually on sale on Steam, which reminded me, oh yeah, I have this game. I got it from Amazon Prime. Oh god, I think a couple months ago, and it was a game that I wanted to do a first look of, but I completely forgot about it. But the Steam sale reminded me of it. So, let's see. Alright. So is this a Portuguese game? Due to the fact that, the options, English. Well, maybe it's a Dutch game, because who knows? English, Dutch, Spanish, French, Italian, and then Portuguese, Brazilian. That's why I feel like it might be a Brazilian game. Speech text timeout. Oh, so you get... I'm just gonna leave it at completely default settings, except I feel like the audio is okay. So let's just start the game. This game uses automatic saves. Decisions are permanent, so make your choices carefully. This game also contains occasional fast flashing images. Alright. Which may cause discomfort and trigger seizures if you have photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised.
So, what's with the gloomy look? Left someone dear behind?
Yeah. You could say that.
Been there. So, Nordson, eh?
Nordson.
Better buckle up. We've got some nasty weather coming in.
I heard. Sadly,
Well,
caring
is
about
this
storms is a
a
luxury
Scandinavian
people in my
game?
line of work are rarely afforded.
Oh, then what kind of work is that?
Special Agent, Violent Crimes, Central Bureau.
Well, shit.
Now, the only thing I know about this game is that it is a point and click. So, Nordsend Workshop Hall, 10:12 a.m.
You there. This is a restricted crime scene.
Whoa, I'm an agent, asshole. Alright, let's see. Vera England, Central
Vera
Bureau.
England, Central Bureau.
Oh, you're Agent England. Sorry for shouting at you. I'm Gabriel.
Apology accepted. Now, brief me, please.
Certainly, ma'am. The victim is Carl Oscarson, age 33, stabbed to death by an unknown assailant. He worked here as a carpenter and was found early this morning by a coworker who's sitting over there by the window.
Covered in
Got it.
blood. Obviously, it probably went there to try and help him. Vera can advance 3 distinct personality traits. Empathetic, assertive, or analytical. Alright. Your choices will influence all 3, affecting the course of the story and the tools at your disposal. Advancing one personality trait always weakens the other 2, so make your choices carefully. Oh
Sorry
god.
about the state of the crime scene. We're not used to this sort of thing.
I'll say, I get it, but I gotta tell you that this isn't up to par. Follow my lead, alright? I actually really like the voice acting, so yeah, it has voice acting, that's good. Let's see. So how do we want to play it? I get it, but I gotta tell you this isn't up to par. Follow my lead, alright? You know what, I think we're gonna play someone who's like, I don't give a fuck about this shit anymore. It's like, shit happens, who cares? I guess we're gonna be trying to be a little bit empathetic.
Oh, don't worry about it, Constable. This looks, quite typical.
Don't hold back on my account, ma'am. I can handle criticism.
Good to hear. Now, give me a second while I examine the body.
Sure, I'll be here.
Alright. There will be many instances like this, strengthening one personality trait at the expense of the other two.
So, is this where you use your X-ray vision?
My what?
Come on, you have to be aware of the rumors. How agents like you are supposed to be equipped with some kind of advanced cybernetics.
Let's just say I'm good at what I do, alright?
Let's just say I'm good at what I do. We'll leave it at that.
Oh, didn't mean to overstep my boundaries. Hush, hush. Got it.
To walk around and interact with objects, press spacebar or tab to display interactables. Alright. Click once on an inventory item to examine it, or drag and drop it to combine it with two other things. What is this? Oh, okay, so this is my little... I don't know how I feel about being able to see these things. But we'll see. Okay, let's see.
My picture of Alex. I miss him.
Alright, your notebook contains two sections, notes and people. You can click the arrow in the corner to toggle between them. Alright. You can show inventory items during dialogue by simply clicking on them. Alright.
The reason I'm here. I need to gather as much evidence as possible and try to get some kind of lead on the killer.
Alright. I feel like this would actually be a game my mom would really like. Let's go to the old soda fountain first.
Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side with a coin stuck in it. I can probably pull it out using some extra strength. Looks pre-collapse.
Okay. Like use our handgun and just shoot the soda fountain. Let's go to the corpse first.
Alright, we've got multiple knife-sized stab wounds to the chest. I don't see a murder weapon, so I take it none was found at the scene?
That's right. All knives and sharp tools in the building have been accounted for, too.
It looks like the victim attacked directly from the front. I don't see any major defense wounds, so this was either a surprise attack, or the victim knew the perpetrator. What about any potential suspects, Constable? Did Carl have enemies?
None as far as we know. He seemed to be well liked among the guys here, but the man who found him might know more.
There was a photo in his chest pocket.
Alright. In the lower right corner are your augmentations. Toggle with a single mouse click. Experiment with your augs to learn how they work. Additional tutorials will appear when needed. Later on, you will unlock different augs depending on how you have shaped Vera's personality. Alright. A forensic scanner, biometric scanner, or muscle boost. Ah, so I guess that is what I can do with this. So I use muscle boost and then that.
Got the coin.
Alright.
No need to do that. I don't think extra strength helped.
Alright, so that's... let's see. Bloody
It's a
photo.
bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman. Taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant.
Yeah, so I think doing a forensic on that would be...
I already
You know what, we're gonna use, let's see... Biometric and... Oh my god. Will automatically lock on to nearby targets. You can also click the lock icon on your target to force the analyzers to stay connected. Lastly, the biometric output may display emotional anomalies during dialogue. Click on them to make them known to Vera before they disappear. Okay, so...
Gabriel.
Yeah?
What can you tell me about yourself?
Not much to tell. I grew up here in Nordsund, and all my family is here. The commissary is my uncle. He's always been the one who encouraged me to become a policeman.
Alright.
So, how long have you been a cop?
8 years now.
Wow, 8? Must have started young.
Yep. Started as a trainee at age 16.
I see.
Oh god, I completely forgot to look at this thing, but I don't think there was anything,
Okay,
any
that's
spikes.
all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
And what does the drag and drop the scanner to move it around? Anomalies viewed through the lens will light up in a bright color. The scanner is now in smart scan mode, where forensic anomalies are detected from the surrounding environment. Alright, nice. Deceased male, 32 years plus minus 4. So it could be 28, 36 or... The blood type B, estimated time of death, around 6 hours. Go, DNA, prints and blade shape, added to data vault. Collected scanner samples will be added to your data vault. Can be attached to the scanner for a targeted search. Unlike the smart scan, samples will allow detection in areas with a lot of contamination, such as picking up a specific fingerprint in a room full of prints. Keep in mind that you won't find any new samples this way, so remember to use the smart scan mode too.
Post-mortem, huh? That would suggest that he likely only touched the body after death.
Alright. Is that something? Can I use the biometric search?
It's a bloody photograph of Carl and he's holding hands. She's...
No, wait. Forensic search on the bloody photo. No, god, wait. I'll keep pressing. Let's see. Blade shape? Oh, so this is like we're looking for a blade shape somewhere. Carl's bio. Okay, so this is to see, does this match Carl's blood? Yes. Let's see, remove that.
It's an old pre-collapse coin. No one would accept it as payment today.
Unless there might be a collector of that, we'll see. Well, let's talk to the worker. Begin by asking how about his bloody hands. Looks can deceive. If he is guilty, stalling would give him a chance to come up with a lie. Take your time. Oh wait. I think I should have used this thing before I talked to him.
Hey there.
I'm Alfred,
Oh,
Carl's
whoops.
friend. Well, we were friends. Now he's gone.
Are you doing okay? Do you have somebody to talk to after this?
I'll be okay. Please just ask your questions so I can go home.
Alright, now. Biometric analyzer. And let's ask about Carl Oscar's. Oh wait, let's see. Let's ask
Why
about
don't
Carl's
you tell me about
murder.
what happened this morning?
Okay. Well, I saw Carl lying in
fuck.
the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Josef, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Stopped the
Last night
bleeding.
around
So he was still.
He stayed up with me playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual. How so?
Well,
But
it
I'm
was rare for
supposed
Carl
to
to
wait.
stick around in the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Maybe he went to the canteen to meet some friends. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info. Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here.
All
4 years
right.
ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. But then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
I'm assuming it had probably something to do.
What do you think caused the shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
Let's see. Let's show him the bloody photo.
Have a look at this picture. Do you know who the woman is?
Yeah, that's just some old girlfriend of Carl's from ages ago.
Is that so? It doesn't look that old.
Guess the guy aged well. Any other questions?
Alright, so did I do that right? Let's try to appeal to him.
Look, I got this job because I have great instincts, and I know that you were lying to me. Maybe you're doing it for a good reason, or to protect someone. But all I want is to catch Carl's murderer. If you had nothing to do with what happened, you need to come clean now, for both of your sakes.
I'm sorry. I gave him a promise. The lady in the photo, Carl is still seeing her. Well, was, I suppose.
Alright.
Why wouldn't you tell me that from the beginning?
Because she has a husband?
Carl said they would both get in trouble if anybody knew.
Why would they get into trouble? An affair?
I didn't ask, but yeah, it could be.
All right. Tell me everything you know about this woman.
Carl said she lives somewhere north of town, but that's all I know.
Okay, I believe you.
Alright. And I mean, we don't need to ask him about Gabriel. No point in that. Alright.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Oh wait,
A few more questions.
can I show him the antique coin?
I don't want to share that with him.
Alright.
No, that's private. I won't show that to just anyone. That's enough
Okay.
questions for now.
Okay.
Oh fuck. Carl's locker? Question mark?
Maybe someone knows which locker belongs to Carl.
Yeah, I mean,
A few more
this
questions.
guy.
Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
Yeah, it's number 2, second from the left.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Alright, this one.
Is there an extra key for it somewhere?
I don't think so. As far as I know, Carl had the only one.
Okay.
What's your opinion
Oh,
on the
fuck.
policeman over there?
Gabriel is a good man. He's been a cop in Nordsund for quite a while.
I did not want to ask that to you.
That's enough questions for now.
Alright. Alright, let's remove that. Let's go talk to Gabriel
Gabriel,
Yeah?
and ask him about the mystery woman.
do you know anything about a woman who was seeing Carl?
I'm afraid not. I didn't know Carl myself.
Alright, you know what, let's show him the photo.
Do you know who the woman in this photo is?
Too hard to tell. Sorry.
I don't want to share that with him. No, that's...
Wow. You city police have some impressive hardware.
Thanks. I don't see anything on your hip. That typical for Nordsund?
Yes. We do have an armory, but it's barely used.
Well, that's fine. Sounds dangerous. You should carry weapons. Good, any problem can be solved with dialogue. That's reasonable given the typical rate of violent crime in a small place like this. Yeah, I think that's the better option. Because I think these two, I mean, I guess you could argue for number 1. I think number 2 is a bit too, like, very, very naive. You could argue for number 1, but I think number 3 is the most reasonable one. And it's the one I would think.
That's reasonable, given the typical rate of violent crime in a small place like this.
Up until recently, I suppose that was true.
Okay.
Not while we're talking. Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Alright, well, let's go to Carl's locker.
Locked. Doesn't look incredibly strong, though.
Alright, so use muscle boost and open up.
Geez, try not to wreck the place.
No reason for alarm. I just needed to get this locker open.
Alright. Well, it looks like something dropped on the ground. Okay, nothing important. Probably just like a nail or something. A piece of wood.
There was a piece of paper in one of the inner pockets.
Alright, is that all? Oh wait, there's something there. Soil contains traces of rare flora. Saffron?
I could go and follow up on the saffron lead now, but I should check out the dormitory first.
Who knows, is saffron as valuable as it is nowadays? Carl's biometrics, let's just... Oh, here we go. Alright. Let's see, is there any blade shape? No. Smart scan, that's just... Let's see, any boot prints? Nope. Alright.
The note looks like it was written by a woman. It reads, "Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses."
Alright. Let's ask Gabriel about the saffron. Maybe there's like a saffron
Gabriel.
patch or something.
Do you know anything about saffron plants?
I know we grow them here in Nordsund, but I'm not sure exactly where. We have vegetables all over.
Alright.
I found this in Carl's coat. What do you make of it?
I'm not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe they didn't want to risk being seen together. Or the note's author needed to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, could be.
Yeah. Alright, yes. You know what, I'm actually really enjoying this.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
So maybe this could be the new Let's Play. Since, I mean, I have finished, oh god, what did I do? Project Warlock. And this is something
A few
completely
more
different.
questions, if I may.
Yeah, let's ask him about saffron.
Do you know anything about saffron plants?
Nope. I know we grow them in Nordsund, but that's it.
Huh. Well, that's not helpful, and...
Do you know who wrote this note to Carl?
Afraid not. I don't recognize the handwriting.
I mean, I'm assuming it's the woman in the photo, so I mean... And no point in showing the handgun to him.
That's enough
so-
questions for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe someone can tell me where these things are grown in Nordsund.
Maybe.
I wonder who this woman is and what her connection is to the murders. Gabriel seems like a straight shooter. A competent, no bullshit cop.
Alright. And what do we know about Carl?
Osterson, murdered at age 33. He had a job as a carpenter in the Nordson workshop hall.
Alright. Oh, we can leave actually to Nordson and all that. Alright, well I think that's what we're gonna do. Hold on, let's go to the dormitory first.
Hey, I'm gonna go check out the dorm. Where's Carl's bed?
Turn left and then go straight. I left the light on so it'd be easy to find.
Gotcha. Be right back.
God. Oh, sorry for the noises. I have the sniffles. But I'm just gonna mute my. Alright, let's see. And here, yes, to the left would be here. Or do they mean, yeah, because, I mean this would be left, right? Because then we came from this this angle. So left would be here, but okay. Let's see, forensic. Let's first do some boot prints. Nope, nothing. Carl's biometrics. Alright. It is matching. Alright, we have some of his fingerprints right there. Some fingerprints, alright. Oh, wait. Damn it, she said some. I accidentally pressed, you know. Alright. Oh, damn, what did you. Oh, man. Alright. Will she say this again? No, okay. Let's look for a blade shape. I don't think it would be anywhere, but you never know. Let's go for a smart scan. Nothing, alright. Oh no, this is where we came from the locker. Okay, wait. Well, let's look in the bag.
Dirty laundry. Smells like machine oil.
Let's look at the ventilation tube.
The panel is screwed on tight. I'll need some way of getting it loose.
Alright. I think other than using our muscle boost, I guess. Let's look.
Pens and paper. Nothing out of the ordinary. Clean clothes and sheets. Nothing interesting. Both beds look recently used. Both beds...
Do we have anything new? No. Huh. Alright, you can double click to fast speed this. So let's
Gabriel.
go to Gabriel.
Yeah?
And ask about the ventilation panel.
Hey, do you happen to know where I can get a screwdriver?
Not really. The foreman collected all of the tools and locked them up after the murder.
Huh.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very
That
well,
sounds
Agent.
suspicious to me. Maybe he was
A few more
stabbed
questions,
by
if I
a
may?
screwdriver?
Hey, do you happen to know where I can get
Not by a
screwdriver?
screwdriver, but
Oh,
with.
okay, I have one. I'll need it back, though.
Sure, thanks.
Alright, nice.
That's enough questions.
Okay.
And I assume that I probably could have used my muscle boost to open that up, but
It's the screwdriver that Alfred...
yes.
There was a small key hidden inside the duct. I think I'm almost done here. I should just talk to Gabriel before I go.
Okay, so I probably could have used the small key. I could have gone in here, maybe. Use the small key to open up the locker, maybe.
I've looked there. A small, unique-looking key.
Oh wait, if it's unique, why would he put it in the ventilation tube? It was just for his, you know, locker. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
Looks pre-collapse. Basically a That action doesn't seem... I don't see how those things...
Can we use antique coin?
Suppose it can't hurt. Stuck again. Go figure.
Can we use a screwdriver to get it out?
That action doesn't... Got the coin.
Alright. Let's give Alfred the screwdriver back.
A few more questions, if I may. Here's your screwdriver back. Thanks for lending it to me.
You're welcome. Happy to help.
Any idea of what this key opens?
Nope, haven't seen a key like that before.
Alright. Well, that's
That's
good to
enough
know.
questions.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think Gabriel will know anything
Hey, I
about
think
this
I'm done
key,
here.
but...
Oh, okay. Mind sharing your findings?
It seems like the murder could be tied to a secret relationship Carl had with a woman. But I'm leaving all options open.
Sounds reasonable. You have a lead to follow up on?
Yes, I have reason to believe that Carl recently passed through an area with saffron plants somewhere in Nordsund. Maybe I can correlate that with Carl's movements to the north of town when seeing that woman.
Good. Meanwhile, we'll transport the body to the morgue and have an autopsy performed as soon as possible. Do you want us to keep the area sealed off?
No need. I'm done here and won't come back. You can let the men get back to work.
Very well. I'll let them know.
By the way, how do I get to the police station from here?
Just head straight east outside. You'll see it.
Got it.
Alright.
See you later.
Well, let's go to Nordsund then. Path of Boulder, Path of Tyr, Path of Frigg. Alright, this is an elevator, this is a museum, a worker. Oh, okay, you cannot fast travel to the
Hey,
worker.
what's happening here?
Bit of an electrical problem with some fallen tower lines. It's being taken care of, but it'll be a while.
So I can't enter the museum?
Well, you can, but only if electrocution is something you enjoy during working hours.
Alright, will there be incineration?
What caused it? Did someone mess up, or was there some kind of environmental damage?
Oh, we've had a windy week. An old tree fell down and ripped down a major power line. It's in a tricky spot, and due to how the grid is built up, I can't cut the power safely without affecting half the town.
Sounds like a flawed design. Is that typical for electrical grids these days?
Not really. This power grid is quite old, constructed shortly after the collapse. That meant they had to improvise. They couldn't just clone existing power systems at the time, since those were reliant on service robots with negligible safety concerns. So yeah, now I'm paying the price. The whole thing is riddled with hacks and workarounds, each one more dangerous than the next.
I see. I didn't know such a hazardous work environment. How long will it take you to fix?
Hard to say, but it should be done by tomorrow morning.
Alright, well that's good.
Thanks. No, I'll leave her to her job.
Yeah, well, let's us talk to the policeman.
Hello, deputy. What are you guarding?
The residence of the first murder victim. The commissary told me to direct you to his office before going upstairs.
I see. I'll go find him and come back later then.
Sounds good, Agent.
Alright.
Looks like an old hovercraft.
Alright, that's cool.
I don't need to go down to the ground right now.
Now I don't remember what he said. Let's see. Was it through the town square, maybe? Was it to the west?
Alright, so this is the
Oh,
town square.
wait, this has to be a
That
Swedish
building with
game.
the emblem must be the police station.
Yeah, because this really looks like the Swedish emblem for the police. Skola means school. Matsal means a place you eat. A place where you eat food. Matsal it just means food hall. What is it called? Canteen. There we go. Canteen in English. All right. So this is actual. This is Swedish game. It has to be.
I'm surprised the Bureau got their thumb out of their ass. It's not like they could find Nordson on a map.
I, for one, am grateful for their help. From what I hear, the person they sent is young, but quite capable.
Optimistic as always, eh, Kurt? I guess we'll see. Agent Anglin, we've been expecting you.
Councilwoman, I was told you'd be my bureau contact here.
That's correct. I'm Stina Ruth, and this here is Kurt Anderson, police commissary.
Welcome, Agent. Enjoy your trip to the middle of nowhere?
It was a bit bumpy, and way longer than I expected.
Yeah, that train has seen better days. You'll find your luggage in your quarters, just through the door behind me.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
So, you were probably confused as hell when we sent you straight to a crime scene, right?
Kind of.
No.
I
Oh.
thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You were, but unfortunately a second killing required your urgent attention. I assume there is some bureau procedures before I brief Agent England about the situation?
Yes. Why don't you head to your office, and I'll send this youngling on her merry way when we're done.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you, Agent.
Likewise. I'm a bit confused here. Who do I report to?
Only to me, as overseer of this district. The local police are at your disposal, since they're legally required to aid you in the investigation.
Got it. How would you like me to share my findings with you?
Face to
Alright.
face, in the evenings. The balcony inside the local canteen is a good place to meet.
Okay. I think I have what I need then. I'll go talk to the commissary.
Good. We'll catch up later. Oh, but I have to ask. Tell me, how was it for you?
What do you mean?
What?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We've both done it.
Oh, you mean the augmentation. The nanofluid injection.
Sticking to the boring scientific terms, aren't we? Back in my time, we used to just call it taking the blue. Come on, let this old lady live a little. Tell me, how was your first kiss with the blue?
Alright, wait. It was like sudden rush, filling my limbs and body by a sense of power and determination. A sense of enlightenment and acute awareness washed over me. A crystal clear lucidity I had never felt before. I felt an amazing sense of belonging, like I was connected to everything. No. Let's see, sudden
It
rush.
was like a sudden rush, filling my limbs and body, followed by a sense of power and determination.
I remember that moment like it was yesterday. What I wouldn't give to feel like that again. No side effects, I hope? We wouldn't want you to get compromised in dangerous situations.
Not yet, but I know what to look out for. Mild hallucinations, nightmares, burning sensations in the limbs, the occasional migraine. Things like that.
Yeah, that covers the usual suspects. All right, I think you're good to go then. We shouldn't keep the commissary waiting.
Alright. And Stina Ruth. That's like Stina Ruth, she is a former...
Ex-agent.
Ex-agent.
And designated overseer of Nordsund. I think I can learn a lot from her. Anderson appears to be a decent chief of police, but I don't know him well enough to tell for sure.
Yeah. Let's look at the town map.
It's a map of Nordsund. Looks like the center of the disc is hollow. Curious. Low maintenance. My kind of plant.
Alright. Let's do some smart scanning in here. Nope, nothing. Boot prints. Have Carl been in here? No, alright.
All right, Agent. Would you like me to brief you about the first murder?
Yes, please.
Yes, please.
Maya Strand, 41 years old, the caretaker of the Nordson Museum.
Oh,
She was
alright.
found by the janitor on the floor near the exhibits early last Wednesday. Just like Carl, she was stabbed. No witnesses, no evidence. Killer practically a ghost. No signs of a forced entry. So either the entrance was open, or she let him in herself.
What about her residence? Anything out of the ordinary in there?
Nothing, as far as we could tell. But we left the place as we found it, if you want to have a look. She lived upstairs from the museum.
Noted. The crime scene is no longer intact, though, correct?
Afraid so. The museum is important to Nordson, so we had the place cleaned out pretty quickly.
Alright, let's see. Sorry to hear that. I guess bureaucrats messing up police work isn't just a city problem, huh? Exactly what kind of power does Town Hall have over the Northern police? Let's say, sorry to hear that. I guess bureaucrats, yeah.
Sorry to hear that. I guess bureaucrats messing up police work isn't just a city problem, huh?
You have no idea. Sometimes I feel like I'm spending half my time arguing with those fools.
One more thing. I'd like to see Maya's body, if that's possible.
Of course. We brought it out of the freezer this morning. You'll find it in the morgue, over at the clinic. Dr. Pearson, our physician, is awaiting your arrival.
Good. I'll head there when we're done.
Alright. So we're starting to build up quite a... Yeah, let's show him the bloody photo.
Do you know who the woman in this picture is?
No idea, sorry.
No idea, alright. Handwritten
What do you make of
notes.
this?
Not sure. But if you need to know when somebody came to town, I'd suggest looking in the citizens' records behind me.
Right. I might do that if I can figure out who wrote this note.
Let's ask him about the key.
Any idea of what this opens?
Nope, not a clue.
No, that's...
Do you know what? Let's ask about saffron.
Do you know if saffron is grown anywhere in Nordsund?
I think so, yes. There should be someone in town with more information.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for that. Let's ask about Gabriel.
What do you think of Gabriel?
My nephew is a fine officer. He's a law and order kind of person. Stern, but fair.
Oh, law enforcement runs in the family.
I wish, but so far Gabriel and I are the only ones. I've been trying to get my son to join the force for years. All he cares about is girls and fishing. Suppose it could be worse. At least he brings home a fresh trout every now and then.
Alright, let's ask about Stina.
What's your opinion on Stina Ruth?
I respect her. She's a competent politician. She gets things done, unlike some of the other people on the council. Sure, she has a temper, and she's not the most tactful person, but she calls out bullshit when she sees it. When I'm right, she has my back, and when I'm wrong, well, she won't let me revel in my sweet ignorance for long.
Well, that's good. That's good.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
I probably should have used the biometric analyzer, but oh well.
A small local greenhouse. A typical site in Nordsund, it seems. I guess Anderson has a colleague.
Probably his nephew would be my guess.
A collection of what seems to be both fiction and books on law and social sciences. If that's all,
Let's see.
just lots of cake. Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there.
Smart scan. Nope. Doesn't seem like anything. See any blade shapes in here? No, alright. Let's leave. Alright, Vera's quarters. Oh yeah, is my name Vera? Is this my quarters?
Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions. Looks purely decorative. There's a bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful.
Huh. To make a mold out of something? Sure.
Maybe
stove.
later. I'm not that hungry. No, I'm not. Doesn't appear to be functional. There's not even a switch or anything.
Could be one of those elevators where it's only inside the elevator, like on the bottom and top floor, and then everything else is inside the elevator, maybe. Let's do a smart scan to see. No, nothing, alright.
Nice big I don't think extra strength.
Alright. I think maybe I could get that lemon, but let's leave to the lobby. Let's make a cup of coffee. I mean, I don't like coffee in real life, but
Damn good coffee.
I mean, she is obviously Swedish, so I think I need to give her some coffee. Alright. Oh wait, let's see. Smart scan, nothing. I do have cross bios, nothing. Footprints, nothing, alright. I do want to check a small key.
I don't see how those things work. That combination makes no sense.
Alright, well.
Probably for opening the cells. Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in here.
Wait, wasn't it like if I press Alt? Alright, yeah, it shows everything I can interact with.
Empty.
I forgot about this key. Oh my god.
A thermos, presumably filled with coffee.
Alright, let's leave. And let's go to the clinic.
Healthy looking plant.
Alright, and let's see. Let's talk to the nurse first.
Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited, but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know. After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to go to the morgue. Where's that?
Down the stairs on your left.
Great, thanks.
I hope you can help the doctor.
Oh, okay.
I don't need to show...
Like, let's use that with her.
I don't think she'd be interested.
Why not? Unless she's the girl. Who knows?
Locked.
Can I use a key with that?
Doesn't fit.
Alright, no. Let's look at the
Various
medical supplies.
I don't need any water.
Alright, I thought maybe we could clean our hands a bit.
A portable medical kit.
What is the blue
It's filled
box?
with cannulas. Those little needle things. I don't think I need one.
Alright, and bandages.
Unused bandages. Would come in handy.
Okay, no boot prints. Do we have any call biometrics? Nope. Huh, alright.
Looks like no patient.
Oh! Alright. So this seems to be
Don't worry, Maya.
someone dead.
To rest soon. I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
Alright. That's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding.
That's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding.
I suppose. Psychology isn't really my field of expertise.
That's fine. You can leave that part to me. Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure, go right ahead.
Alright. Let's ask about Maya Strand because she's on the booth
Did
right
you
there.
know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
Well, during the autopsy I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay. And what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh. Alright. Let's get this up. And let's ask about the mystery
I'm looking
woman.
for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
I can't help with that.
Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman...
Alright, nothing. Let's ask about the small key.
Do you know what this opens?
Not a clue. But...
Alright, let's ask about Carl.
Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No.
No.
When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
Keep it vague, then.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks.
Alright, let's see. Let's ask
What are
about
your
Maya's
conclusions
murder.
about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach. 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
Any theories on Carl's murder?
Not yet. I'll need to see.
Because, I mean, obviously the so-called friend of Carl's had, you know, protective gear on. This ask about saffron.
Do you know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
I'm afraid not. We have plants all over.
Alright. Well, that's, I think, all I wanted
That's enough
from
questions for now.
Okie dokie. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind.
Oh god, about what? I did not pay attention. Blood type 0, estimated time of death around 5 days. DNA fingerprints, alright. Let's see. Let's see, do we have any call biometrics around this part? No. Don't seem like it. Can I use?
That combination makes no...
Oh, but like, to check. Oh, is this woman Maya? No. Alright, well. Oh, ash collector.
I think that's for collecting the ashes. One last waiting room before the final I don't see how those things... I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his...
Alright, well I think we got all we wanted from this. Oh wait. Guess I could have... Wait, let's go back. I don't think I actually clicked on the body itself. Let's do that.
Multiple stab wounds. Sizes approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder.
Alright. I think I'm actually gonna end this right here. It's been an hour and I'm starting to get tired. It's very hot. But yeah, actually I really enjoyed this so far. Maybe this will be the new Let's Play before I do a horror game in November. Because I feel like in November I'm going to be doing some horror games. But yeah, why not do a point and click? I don't think I've done one. And it's a genre I'm not very knowledgeable about, so let's see.
I hope you can help the doc.
Let's go to the town square and end this. How do I know when it saves? Oh, I could save and quit. Alright, let's do that. Goodbye.